Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of World of Tanks with the Mammeries. In a few minutes, I'm going to be doing another lesson with LemmingRush. It is Saturday, October 19th, and as I said in my last video, it's been a while since I played World of Tanks. I'm not very good. A lot of changes have happened in the game, and so I've asked LemmingRush to give me some instruction. So this will be episode 2 of that instruction with LemmingRush. And while I'm waiting for him to come on, I am just going to get in here and play a game or two. There was an update to the game, and it changed the mods, changed my settings and everything. So I'm just trying to get organized and make sure everything's working before I jump on with him. I don't want to spend part of my time with him uh, screwing around with the computer. So we're going to do a little bit of work here. All right, so we're in the Lush, and yeah. So one thing I want to talk about here real quick is so I use Aslane's mods, and Aslane's mods have like hundreds and hundreds of modifications. It feels like that you can do to world tanks in the overlay and within the game, and what your tanks do, and how you hear information, and what you see, and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, I really like Aslane's mods. It's www.aslain.com, and you download their mod pack installer, and then you can install the mods. So these three dots that are sitting on the top of my tank look like spider eyeballs. I have no idea what that is because every time the game updates, Aslan updates the mods, and so when there's a game update, you have to go back in and you have to update the mods that come from Aslan. So sometimes they add new things in there, and you're like, well, okay, you don't check the box, or you do check the box, and all of a sudden there's something new in the game that you see, and this is in this particular case, it's these three little dots across the top of the tank, and I honest to God don't know what they're for. So I'm going to figure out how to remove those next time. But anyway, here we are in the Lush on you know scouting map, good scouting map, and um, what I like to do if I'm scouting, especially in light tanks, is or this kind of light tank, is to get into the town here rather than go to one of the bushes up on the hillside or whatever. I like to get into the town because you get a little closer, you have a tremendous amount more cover, and you can certainly see like that hill and things like that. And if you start getting shot at, you get spotted, you can zip behind a house and you're good to go. So, you know, what I'm trying to do here is I'm really trying to just do some spotting in the beginning until such point in time where spotting's not necessary anymore. And the game is tied 13-13 or 13-12. It's pretty close. And what we want to do is be careful of um, what's out there, and don't get too aggressive yet. Um, Obviously, the guy coming through the swamp, we can put a couple of shots into him. But you know, there's going to be a tank over here behind these houses, and what I don't want to do is I don't want to go rushing up now to spot the hill yet. I want to make sure that the game is developing in such a way as that I'm not going to rush out and get killed right off the bat, because I've been trying to learn from LemmingRush, especially in light tanks, to spot early and then pull back, reassess the situation, and then determine where best I can put my firepower. So you see this guy right here. He's hiding behind that building. I don't think I actually spotted him, but what I'm going to try and do is stay safe from him, stay direct fire safe from him, pull up to this building, and see if I can't continue to spot him behind this bush at the building here. And it lets me spot the hill. I don't have the gun depression for him, which I wouldn't shoot at him anyway, but it lights him back up so that the other guys on my team can take him out. Once he's out, I can push up to where he was, because the guy that was in the swamp is dead too. So now I can move up, stay under the cover of this hill, and try to spot tanks that are still, on that 1, 2, 3 line by hiding in these bushes here. But lo and behold, there's going to be a guy right there who, I don't know if he sees me, doesn't see me, whatever, but he sure shit doesn't shoot at me. So this is where I'm going to make my first big mistake of the game. I get a little aggressive here, and I pull around to where I can shoot him. He's not facing the right way. I'm gonna get my gun on him. I'm gonna load him up, but then I start getting shot from behind. It's like, goddamn. So I've got to accelerate out of trouble. I, I I'm surprised I didn't die there. Um, I stuck my ass out in front of all the bad guys who were hiding over there to do some ambushing, and I can't believe I didn't die. So my mistake, bad for me. Now I'm gonna reload, stay down here, get healthy, and pull back up into the bushes and see what I can do to spot. But at this point in time, it's a raffle stomp. They got 4 guys left. We got 9 guys left. I need some more damage. I need some more points. Um, so I'm going to go after the guys that shot me that were up there behind that warehouse area by the bridge. So at this point in time, it's just whatever I can do to continue to get some more damage. And now they're down to 2. They kind of fell over. So it's not going to last much longer. I'm not going to get much more out of it. But all in all, not a horrible game. Although I did make a pretty bad basic mistake there, and shame on me. So whatever. We ended up winning, and I did okay. You'll see the post game stats here in a second. The game's over pretty much right now. Um, anyway, I've been trying to apply the lessons I've learned from Lemming. It's not lessons, because lessons are more like, here's where you go on this map, here's what you do on this map, here's what you do in this tank. But it's more the philosophy, because for me, the philosophy has been, I have been my gut instinct has been wrong, and more often than not, my gut instinct gets me in trouble. So I'm trying to unlearn the gut instinct bullshit so that I can actually play this game in a more dispassionate, tactical way. So anyway, here we are. We won this game. I added the extra points to it. Not too bad, not horrible, not great. But anyway, I'm really trying to do better in this. So anyway, we're going to get into a game with LemmingRush here really quick, and I hope you guys enjoy it. 3 minutes. Let's pause this real quick, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, everybody, I am back, and I am here ready to take my lessons, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to speak much during the video. We're just dub over this shit later on. So anyway, I'm ready to go. All right, so LemmingRush and I are going to figure out sort of what we're going to be training on tonight, and he asked me basically, what tanks did I have the most trouble with? What did I feel like that I needed the most help with tonight? What since I've been playing a little bit here, sort of what was frustrating me? And I mentioned to him scout tanks, and he was like, "Well, what maps do you have trouble with? We'll look at a couple of maps, and whatever comes up in rotation, we'll do." So he and I decide that, and you can see me here over here like talking about stuff, but basically the idea is, without getting too far into what bush to hide behind in what map, it's more like what is the philosophy behind the tanks in the game, and what should I be trying to accomplish more than anything else with that particular tank at what time during the battle. So it is the philosophy behind the tactics and where we go to fight in what battle. So I'm gonna pick a tank, and we're going to jump into a game, and then he is going to tell me, here's what you need to do on this particular map. So this is where we're at. 10 light. I do not have any tier 10 lights.
Okay. What about tier? Like, what's your highest tier light tank?
Probably 9. Let me double check.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a T49.
Sweet.
And it's pretty good.
Okay, we can give that a try.
I've got Brothers in Arms, Sixth Sense, Mentor. Like, this guy's pretty filled up.
Okay, perfect.
And I've got 1 mark of excellence on it.
That's actually nice. Are you getting, with most of your vehicles, are you trying to 1 mark them, 2 mark them? Like, where are you at with a lot of your?
Man, because I hadn't played in so long. it was obviously mastery, one mark, and I've got a lot of vehicles without any marks on them at all. And part of it's
Right,
just because
right,
I got something and decided I really didn't like playing it. But it also means that there's a lot of vehicles now where um, the meta of the vehicle has changed, or something about the vehicle has changed, and so it maybe I liked it before and I won't like it now.
right, right.
So I haven't gone back through a lot of these vehicles yet to see if something major has changed on them.
Mm-hmm.
I found this vehicle to be extremely frustrating, but a tremendous amount of fun.
49.
Yeah, it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely didn't enjoy. Well, like the dirt is funny, but it's not like consistent.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So the strategy to this map is kind of like going towards D3, and then from D3, what we do is we would go to like you're gonna spot from D3, and because I'm in a medium, I can kind of sit up at D1, and
Okay.
that's going to, I'll be able to shoot who you spot, kind of thing.
Okay.
That's the plan at least. And like what you do in this situation is you'd look at the enemy team lineup and you'd say, are there any wheeled vehicles? Because that's the main person that would contest. The wheeled vehicles might just YOLO up to here, you know?
Yeah.
So there definitely aren't. And so
There's
it's like,
just there 49. That's it.
right. And he might be in the G3 bush to like, but it shouldn't be an issue for you. And so remember, the left side of the bush would
Yep.
probably be the best.
I got it. I will do that.
Perfect. And often what will happen in this position is you'll get like you'll spot a lot of people initially, not a lot of spotting damage. Okay, you're spotting no one, of course. Oh, there you go.
I got my spotting mission done.
What's that?
I don't know. It just popped up on the screen. Said I got a light tank mission done for spotting.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, rock on. Cool.
And I mean, you should have got like 500 spotting, right?
349.
Okay. So because you haven't spotted anyone on the one line,
Damage on that 704, 705. Emil. I've got the T49. He's up in those bushes on the other side. I think he's got 6 cents because I think he just backed off.
yeah, yeah. Eventually, I think. Where do you think our next play is? Like, if you stop getting eyes,
Where he is, but there's a 54 up there too. Are you guys gonna push on that hill, or are you gonna push around to the other side?
I don't.
The other
I'm just
side's
gonna
dead
wait.
empty.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like we could go back to base and go towards the zero line. It's open, so we don't know what's there. And that's my
Exactly.
problem with it. I wouldn't feel comfortable going over to that side of the map because there might be 3 tanks pushing it.
Well, that's the problem. I mean, we got Artie and just one 704 sitting in the back.
Yeah, right.
They could roll that side of the map up because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tanks we can spot,
Mm-hmm.
which means there's 6 others out there somewhere. All right, so I should. No, this I can't move
Let's
yet.
talk about this. Do you think you could be any like useful on any other side of the map?
I could get over there and spot that side and see. I mean, we know
Yeah,
where these
I think
guys
that's a
are,
good
right?
idea.
So if I back out of here, I could get over there and spot at least
And
kind
where
of
would you go to spot that?
probably like A7.
Yeah, I think D0 would actually be a better position because you can just spot all the way, like
Okay.
it's a straight line.
Okay.
You have the right idea for sure. So a lot of scouts, like it's good that you're leaving because most scouts will just stay here all game, and like you weren't helping after the T54 got safe from you. So
Importantly, he says I
Yeah,
wasn't
I mean-
helping anymore. That's really
Oh,
a big
shit.
deal.
It's a
I
giant.
wasn't helping anymore.
Whoops.
That's the deal with scouts.
I didn't know about
Don't
that.
once you're
another
not
thing is we could maybe
contributing,
push the zero line
get out of the way.
in a bit because no one like I kind of get the impression that they would have pushed through already.
I'm spotted.
Oh,
All
there
right.
you go.
Leopard. So he was waiting on somebody.
Yeah, this is a great play because now we know he's here.
Missed him.
And so what I would do is I would push into him because I'm a full HP medium and he's got 900, and he's probably alone. I think.
Well, there's watch out for those guys up there in the. There was some. There was a.
You're right. Yeah.
There was somebody up there.
Like here.
705. Yeah, there were some guys that were peeking over the edge of that uh, water thing.
Right. Right. I'm spotted.
Already got him.
Okay. So there's a Foch here. There's a lot of tanks on this corner.
See the
So we
705.
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to get where you are? I can
think
get
so.
the bushes up front.
Yeah, exactly. And so if you were alone, I think the correct way to play this would actually just be to hide here. But we're platoon, so like you have someone with you, so it's different.
He's looking at you.
Yeah. Nice.
Cute. Oh, I'm spotted. Fuck. How long did... Oop. Ouch.
Foch?
Yeah. No, it wasn't the Foch. It was one of the other ones.
I see. So normally if you were trying to spot from the side, this type of bush, if you come over to where I am, like I think you should be able to just drive over if you're not shooting at all.
Alright, I gotta fix my engine.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think Artie just took a pot shot there.
At me?
No, at me. Oh, I'm spotted.
Okay.
Fuck.
There we go.
I'm spotted though. I gotta
Just
get...
fall back a bit, and we'll just stay safe from the 257.
That was Artie. God, that guy's got some vision.
Yeah, let's just try to keep it lit, because we're not really going to damage them, but you can... I think you are actually in a good position to shoot them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you will always damage them.
He's behind that retaining wall now. But... Yeah.
So we wouldn't push this flank. Oh, hello.
There he is.
Do you want to hit his side?
Yeah, I might be able to. I missed him, of course.
It's okay. I've tracked him once, so he's now down a repair kit.
He's probably going to give me an eyeball here in a minute.
Yeah, just don't poke on him. He won't spot you through the bushes, actually, so you could try to spot him.
Just don't poke on him. Just don't poke on him. That is the key lesson there.
Too,
and
so.
I poked anyway, but like I'm behind a bush, he's behind a bush, so I was probably okay. But here I'm being a little aggressive.
Okay.
Huh.
This is why I don't like this side of the map.
Yeah.
Just because, like, just a random Foch can YOLO in here and...
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
I
So
could...
he's probably behind the mount. I think if he was moving around in the bushes, we'd see him kind of. But I think he's probably behind the snow mount tier.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I could take a shot on him.
It's not worth it. Like, we're kind of losing the game.
Oh.
It's close.
Yeah.
So if we, like, taking risks is not the right thing to do right now.
Well, if we get rid of him, can we get further back behind them and come in behind them? I mean, they're all seem to be jammed up in the middle of the map, right?
I think that's a good thought, except this can shoot at us. So all it takes is one heavy tank. So if we were here, all this heavy tank has to do is drive. Like, he can just drive across the open field into it. I've made the play before. Like, it's really high risk.
Okay. But I feel like we got to get our guns in there. Yep.
Do you have shots?
Yep.
Nice.
Tracked him.
I hit him.
Okay. It's going to take me a while to reload here.
Okay.
He's asking that 257 to back him up. Just watch out. This is a really big new mistake here, to not know what my reload is, because I should know what my reload is and I don't. And that's fucked up.
Try to spot him in a sec.
That's my bad. Because Lemming took a hit right there. and I should know what my reload is.
Okay, so in this case, I think we wouldn't really like. I know you want to fight people, and that's totally fair. But I think the way you do that is by going back to this side of the map,
Okay.
because the game has taken like the last thing you want to do is die,
All right.
right? And so that should be the priority over doing something right now, in my opinion. Like
Uh,
there's a time and place for dying. But
yep. I'm good with that. You want to try and disengage?
I was
There's.
just gonna sit here and see if I could kill the Flash or spot him, and then I'll fall back.
There you go.
There we go. Perfect. Cool. And so now, if we're going to the other side of the map, actually, now we could push through. So the reason for that is because this 257 fell back. See, he was the one who would be the problem, and I think we can push through now. So what you do is you'd look to see who's unspotted. I think they're all spotted.
I think they are too.
Yep. I mean, it's hard to count because they're all clustered, but... And the reason I'm saying this is okay is because I don't think this guy will spot us. I saw him fall back a bit, right? So, oh, I'm spotted.
Are you? Fuck. I am.
You won't get spotted.
No, I'm spotted as well.
Insane.
There you
Maybe
go.
there's a
I
tank
just
in
took a
front of
I
him.
just took a hit at him. I got him for 142.
Oh, sick.
Oops.
All right.
Artillery knows where we are though.
Yeah.
That is
So
going to be a
let's just get
problem.
RDC. So from here, we definitely don't do anything aggressive. We can just shoot at them.
Did you just get hit?
Yeah.
How the fuck did you get hit?
Pardon?
How'd you get hit?
A 257 hit me as I crossed.
Oh, no. Okay, I knew about that one. All right.
I think someone just took a blind shot at the corner expecting us to be there.
Okay. No, I just got hit by the 257. He knows I'm there.
Yeah,
He
so he's actually
blind firing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch, that hurt.
I think what I'll do is I'll try to spot him. And if you're ready, don't sit in the bush. Like, don't sit on the corner. Come to where I am. And if you just
Hang
sit
on.
here,
My turret is fucked up. Give me a second. Okay. Now it's. I got it now.
So what you do in this situation is you come to where I am, like literally where I am. Because he's blind firing like the corners, like where he would expect the tank to be. So if you just sat in the middle of nowhere, he's never going to blind fire that, and
Right.
I can go try to spot him.
I got
There
him.
we go.
Give me a second.
Oh, what? He's out spotting me, man. What's your reload like?
Uh, I've got another few seconds.
Okay.
About 3 seconds left.
Okay, we got him. So now we would just YOLO the FE and flank him. Because you'll be able to pen that guy.
There's the bat. There's bat chat already.
Mm-hmm. I'll get the bat shot and go pen the FE.
Okay. Watch out for the other arty.
Yep.
Spotted. Oh, never mind. That's not good. All right. Though.
So one thing to note is like.
So I'm moving into town here,
like,
and
this is 100% gonna pen him.
I'm gonna get
You know,
all fucked up on my zoom in mode here. So apologies for this, because it really pissed me off. But like I was trying to zoom in, and I got all dicked up on it. But we're still gonna get this guy in the back of the head.
Nice.
And he's so. T-54 is dead. Thank you. He's so like tunnel visioned that as much as I screw this up, I'm still gonna get him again. How irritating is that? There we go.
Perfect.
Anyway, good stuff. No, I would have gotten out early. I would have gone, even if I'd have come around to this side, I would have tried to go after that Foch early.
Right, right. And like, it's just like I just know from experience that it like never works.
Yeah. I can't believe how dumb that guy was, just bumbling around the bushes like that. That was just fucking stupid.
As a rule of thumb, the people who go to that side of the map aren't the greatest of players.
So I just completed Light Tank 9.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, nice. Here, we're going to take that 5,000 extra points. That's a 10,800 experience game. I got first place, dude. It's all the damage at the end there. It's just raping that guy at the very end.
Yeah, and I mean any other tank. So it wasn't just the fact that you're in a T-49. Like any other tank, light tank, could have played the map the same way, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So I was first place in efficiency, second place in win 8. That's cool. Thank you for that. That's very nice. I appreciate that.
you're welcome.
That's a good game.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Shall we
Um,
go again?
sure. Yeah.
Do you want to try a different tier light tank?
Yes. Let me do that. Let me see what I got in tier 8 lights. I've got the Walker Bulldog, which I enjoy. I've got the Hawk 30, which is I'm having a tough time with, but my crew's not so good. Um, but my Bulldog crew is pretty darn good. I like that tank. I liked it when it had that autocannon in it, not the autocannon, the automatic reload. That shit was
Yeah,
the bomb.
yeah. It's actually I've been teaching someone this tank, and it's so like I think as a tier 8 tank, it's still really good too. But
Well, there are a lot of tanks in the American lineup that are basically this tank at different tiers down. Like you got the T-37, you've got this, you've got the 49. All of those tend to play real similar, I think, as far as the the performance of the vehicle itself.
right, right, right. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we got a
Okay,
wheeled guy. They've got at least two. What's
so
that? What's the 130 PM?
that is a tank destroyer,
Hmm.
kind of like a Scorpion G.
Okay.
So I think because there's no arty, you can still take the bush. It's just like you might get spotted. So you just fall back. You just reverse to safety if you
Okay.
get spotted.
Okay. Okay. I can do that.
Yeah, I think it should be. This plays okay in this context. If there was too arty, I'd be iffy about it because obviously.
Yeah. Is that if you're playing already? Is that a good place to blind fire in the beginning, first round up?
Uh, I don't know if it's good. You could do it though. I think a better place to blind fire is here. Oh right, because you're an arty player. We could play arty. Do you have a tier 10 arty?
I do. Oh yeah, he's coming for me.
Right. I mean, he's not spotting you actually. That's great. So this is more normal. In this case, you actually spotted people going to the one lane.
Yeah.
That's a typical result in this position.
Ooh, Artie just went over my head, so I think I know where that guy is.
Okay. Let me just see if I can
Oh, there's no
position.
Artie. Never mind. It was somebody fired over my head.
Probably a tank destroyer.
I'm spotted now.
Did you shoot?
I had to.
Oh, you shot because you were spotted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just took a shot at the guy because I was spotted.
Understood. Okay, once he like, I'll see if I can kill him, and then you can return. I think you could return soon.
As soon as
Let's
that
see.
hawk goes over the hill, I should be okay.
Yeah, I don't think the Lynx is going to return to that bush. Oh, like he's a one shot. It would be stupid of him. Sorry, you know what I mean. I didn't
Yeah.
think he
Yeah.
was going to make another run.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew exactly what you meant. I got shots on all these fuckers. I'm not
Don't
gonna.
take him
I'm
though.
not gonna take him. I'm not. I do want to kill him just, but my tank. It's not a one shot for me.
Exactly. I'm gonna try to hit the super Pershing for you, but okay. Let me see if I can hit the links. And so from here, if you looked at the map, because that's one of the great things about being a scout,
Yeah.
is like you can just always you don't even have to look at tanks. You can just look at the map. They're pushing. They should win the zero line, but then they should stop once they get to these guys.
Yep.
So we don't have to go back to that side, which is just good to know.
Now somebody in town is shooting at that. Well, they're getting engaged. Ooh, I spotted the
What's your
waffle.
spawning damage like?
Uh, 1270.
Okay, that's good. That's a really the Bulldog is one of the easier tanks to mark. So if you ever wanted to mark a tank with me, that'd be a great tier 8 tank to start off. Okay, so at this point, if I were you, I'd be getting bored. I'd be like, I'm spotting no one, and like I'm definitely not shooting at anyone. The thing is, the game has not progressed at all. We're 3 minutes in, and there's still 26 tanks alive.
Yep.
So it's as if like the game seems to just be in slow mode, basically.
Well, the Hawk just bailed, which means there's only two guys, the STS and the T-54 or yeah, 54 Mod 1 still up there on that side.
Yeah. So do you think it would be safe for us to push the one lane?
No, not just the two of you guys. I mean, oh, there's three of you there, aren't there? E50. If I got the Centurion spotted.
Well, see, I would wonder have all their tank destroyers been spotted? Because who's here to shoot at me as I push? Oh, you don't understand this. I'll explain that after this one.
So there are going to be TDs.
Here.
Yeah, that's where I'm looking, pretty close to where I'm looking right now.
Yep. And so what that means is if I come around this corner, there's a corner on this map. The
Yeah.
second I drive into it, these guys have shots,
Yep.
and that's why I'd never push the one lane on this
Well,
map
why did they
for
not
sure.
spot me coming up?
Um, because you were faster.
Okay.
I think that's why.
Well, here comes a T-26, and
Where?
just on the four line, and if he doesn't get shot, well, he just got shot by somebody. He got shot by the STG.
Yeah. So watch what happens to this E50 and the Type 59. Because they're not winning this fight. Even though they should win the fight, I don't think they will. Unless I can try to help. I'm gonna
All right, so that T-62 just got eaten alive, or T-20,
yeah.
whatever the fuck he was.
Okay, so here's where the game is starting to change. I would go to the city to try to help out with them. Because the T-95's pushing in, you can flank him. Yeah, that's a good shot to do.
I'm trying to track him. What the
Okay,
fuck just happened?
let's go to the city. See, we have to help out here.
All right, how do we want to go in? Ooh, that was close.
It's perfect. That's a good question. We don't want to flank, because if we flank, let's just sit here and kind of set a trap as they YOLO the T-30.
All right.
I'm just gonna hit the T-95.
Oof.
So I took a hit from the defender to shoot the T-95. Let's track the 95. Can you shoot his right track with me?
Oh
We
shit.
have to get.
Trying to track him.
It's okay. Perfect. So the defender's YOLOing me?
Oh, he just hit the shit out of me though.
Let's push him. He's reloading. I died.
Oh shit, you did? Let me
I
get out
think
of
you
here.
can just don't fight the defender. I think the T10 should do decently against him.
I want them
Like
to. If he takes the shot, who's going to hit me from there?
so okay, you can push the defender now because the STG is busy. Do you see that? And so what's going to happen is you'll take the hit, but the T10 should help you. You know, worst case scenario, you take the hit. There you go.
Shit.
Push him. Drive forwards because you're getting shot at by the STG. Okay. Good. Okay, so there's a Somua. Do you see him?
No.
He's just drive forwards. Yeah. And so what we do here is let's find a position that's safe, like fall back as far as you can. And then you can you can take stock in the situation now that you're not fighting anyone.
Yeah. I didn't want to take that hit.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so let's think about this. What do we know? Well, we know the SCG is a one-shot, because I saw that. The Samu is 500 HP. And their Yag Tiger and their SU are full HP.
So
what I would think is you could push the zero line and get up to here, and that would be a strong play.
all right.
That's often how I approach this end game.
Should I so leave that E50 because the WZ-111 is heading that way?
Yeah, I just don't like this flank because if the E50 is in a bad position, I don't think there's much you can do to help him.
Okay.
I'm a bit less of a team player than you might be. It's just like, yeah,
The issues, yeah, I most of these teams don't deserve somebody who's thinking about, you know, 8 steps.
yeah,
But at this point, it's the game has been so close the whole time, and there's I know one of those TDs. I hope the other one's gotten bored and disappeared from this side of the map. You know?
yeah. So one thing to think about is the Samoa might spot you in the same way that you got spotted in the T-49.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. Now, the risk with this play is that the Yag Tiger's here. Realistically, he's at K4 though. Like, come on. He hasn't been spotted all game. Alright, so now you're in a strong position. I feel like your best play is to just kind of wait it out for a bit. Because you see where your teammates are? You're the most aggressive player right now.
Yeah, I'd sure like to see that Suma come back. There he is.
There you go. And that's just what we were waiting for, this type of thing. I would say don't get spotted, but if you're not going to get spotted, feel free to shoot.
That went in as well. That one might have that might have also gone in.
Okay. So now, what if you moved up to here to try to spot this?
Go back to the last spot on the map. Go where? There.
Yeah. It's aggressive, but your Yag Tiger's now kind of in a position to help you. So the time you see, it's like I'm not just saying like randomly. Now you try and like wait 30 seconds, spin around 3 times, and then push up.
Right. Right. No. I just want to make sure I was doing the right fucking thing. That's all.
Yeah, you are. Yep. You could even get to the ridge in front of you or the bush in front of you, because I think the Yag Tiger 8.8 is here. So you know, there you go.
Oh, he spotted me. Fuck. That went over my head, but barely.
Yep. So fall back here, and then move into the ditch in front of you. Because this Yag Tiger, let's assume a tank is here, is going to see you and want to shoot at you.
Roger.
There you go. See exactly that.
Yep. He knew I was coming.
Mm-hmm.
The trick.
There you go. And so your best bet is actually to go to the other side to kind of put him in more of a crossfire.
Yep. That's where I'm going next. Although he's got a really good gun on that fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah. His reload's probably like 5 seconds.
Yep.
There we go. That's the win.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I ended up with 3,132 spotting damage on that.
Christ.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's good to know how to play on this map. I'm trying to think if there's other. Oh, that was Light Tank Mission 13. Boy. Win a battle, survive. Cool. 4,000. We'll take that.
You definitely won that battle.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Before we go into another one, so that was 4th place for merit. That was a lot of spotting damage. 3,132.
Yeah, you almost have the tank 2 mark.
Yeah, holy cow, that was a lot of. That was almost everybody in the team. Look at something real quick. How do you get rid of the fucking maps? Where is that? That's Oh, I'm doing the wrong damn thing too. I'm so stupid. I should have been putting in my personal reserves and I didn't even do that.
Oh.
Fuck. How stupid is that?
There should be like a reminder.
Yeah, there really should be. I can't believe I didn't do that because I could have had so much going on in this place right now. Let's go to where are the maps? Maps. No, that's not maps.
You can also look at the strat sketch.
Where the fuck is map?
Hey, wake up.
Oh, if I all right, hang on. Let me pause something here.
Sure. Okay, perfect.
All right, let me go back to my garage.
Yeah, let me find my T55A.
T54 is ready. This is a pretty good tank. I had a good crew in this.
Yeah, I really like it too. I think it's like one of those. There's a lot of Russian tanks, like the top tier 10s, I think aren't good anymore. But this has stayed powerful throughout the game. 6 already on Himmelsdorf. That's so good.
Oh my god. All right, so it's what are we doing on this side?
Um, so it's
Same
actually
play?
the exact same play. Yeah, we go to here. Let's look for shots,
Yep.
and then if we need to defend the tank alley, we can do it from here.
Right.
You know, and if they push down the hill, we can do it from here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Which side of the road do you want to be on?
the right hand side, looking down to
All
the
right.
cap. So
Yeah.
you'll be shooting over the right hand side of the fountain,
All
and
right.
I won't block your shot because I want you to experience the position.
Okay. Ooh, you got a little faster takeoff speed than I do.
It might be my crew,
Could be.
and I press R 3 times at the beginning of the battle.
Okay.
So I get right up to here, and then you see the gap that I'm shooting through?
Yep.
Okay. And so if we see nothing, we see nothing, but like, maybe sometimes people are late when crossing. I wouldn't blind fire, I just was shooting to show you that it existed.
Oh. Whoops. All right.
It's okay. Well, like, because, if you shoot, miss, and then someone gets spotted, it's the worst.
I pulled
Right,
out.
so nothing's happened here. Yeah, exactly. Now we look at the map, and like the first question is what's happening on the hill, and what's happening in the tank alley. And I think we're gonna win the tank alley. I would be inclined to go to the hill right now, actually.
All right.
Yeah. And so the reason for that is like the tank alley is gonna take forever. Nothing's gonna happen there.
The other side is a little thin.
Yeah, but there's a Foch. Like, we can't go fight.
Well, he's got those two TDs to deal with. But yes. Now here's the thing about this. So like it's been drilled into my head that we don't want to be going up here and fighting on the hill with tanks that have really, really bad gun depression.
Right. Well, see, that's like a logical, like it's a fallacy because there's not really a bunch of gun depression fights on the hill. Like the idea is you want to play hill fights on gun with tanks with gun depression, but it's like a flat, like
Once you're there, yes.
Yeah. So it's like, I think the only problem is if you get stuck like here,
Right.
and then you want like an M48 patent. But once you get up to the castle, we're fine. And so just so you know, you see where this M53 is? He just nailed these guys with Artie. And so if you were trying to take a good Artie position, J2 looks like solid. And so here I think we can be very aggressive. Okay, and let's just push through.
Tracked him.
So don't be hyper aggressive, but let's go fight the M48 and focus the M48 first.
Okay.
Let's hit the SCRV. Good. So it's good that you fell back here. Okay. And now we go back to base and defend the tank alley. At least that seems to be the fastest way to get damage. Maybe?
Do you want to go?
Regardless.
Do we want to go down the long road or the short road?
Short, like this way.
Yep.
The fastest way to get to tank alley. And then from there, let's just go towards the 75.
Okay.
All right. So that was well. You'll have a shot on the E4 as you cross.
Oh man, the fucking artillery got in my way.
All the damage is running away.
Yeah, artillery got right in my way.
Okay, here I want to be the fastest person to fight the E75 and the rest of their team, right? Because we're low on damage. We want, let's say 2,000. And here's where you'd spend your HP to get damage because there's no point in not.
Watch the T-55 on your right.
It doesn't matter. I'm okay if he shoots me. Have you shot the E75?
Yep.
Perfect. Good. Keep driving towards the Foch. Yeah, exactly. You're better at that than most of my other students.
I'm gonna go after the Yag Tiger.
Fair enough.
You got the Foch busy?
Yeah. And here you could just let him farm you. Like, you don't even have to move. Yeah, that's actually a good play. You're blocking the grill's shot. I approve. Good job.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention to the grill. Fuck him.
I thought it was great that you did like...
I just wanted to get behind his big ass fast firing gun. He got me coming around, so all right. Well, I think we're probably at the end of this therapy session.
Do you want to play one more?
I'd love to.
Okay.
That was nice. We took that. Okay. What? Let's.
Sorry. I
No,
like
you're.
these things too much.
No. I'm fine with the tank. I was just thinking about the. Hang on one second. Let me do something. Um.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I have an idea after when we're done this game.
Okay.
I'll suggest it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so on this map, I always go to the city because I don't know where else to go.
Well, I've done TDs on this map, obviously in the spot where, like, B89, like right there, and I've done it right there. But that's pretty much the standard. Now, on this map, there are spotting positions along the railway on the zero line.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't like that shit.
yeah, I agree with you. And then there's
Okay.
the TD weird stuff on the one line.
Yeah,
So I'm good
exactly.
with a city.
Yeah, so the reason I go to the city is because I'm comfortable. So maybe one thing we might consider doing is practicing brawling in mediums in a training room
Okay.
because
Yeah.
a lot of my playstyle revolves around the fact that I can do it. So maybe what would be great is to get all my students together and like have a 2v2 so we could practice that kind of thing.
That would be. I actually played with Jedi for a while
Oh, the
in
clan.
in one of his clans. Yeah, and they would do that. They would get the students together like on a Saturday afternoon, and would be like, hey, let's get 4-on-4s and stuff like that, and they'd have somebody watching the whole match.
Right, right. So I just wait on this corner. If you come up right next to me, like I always, generally speaking, I make sure you have room to sit next to me,
Yeah.
and I just watch. If someone drives around, we hit them. If they don't, we don't poke further because it's just not. Now this is weird, but that's a lot of free damage. But the thing is, there's
Yeah.
going to be a tank here that prevents us from, you know. There we go. IS-7. So ideally, I guess we should have had heat loaded.
I've
And
got I've got heat loaded. I thought I hit his cheek, but I missed it.
I see. And you know, I will not move forwards. So what, like the way I play corners is you don't have to worry about shooting at me, and you're safe. Hold on.
I just hauled ass because I thought he was going to shoot at me. I wanted to hit you and not me.
That's what this account's for. Okay. And so what I would ask you is, should we do anything about the 100 behind us?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, that's a
Because
free shot. What the fuck does he think?
yeah, I think that there's plenty of people dealing with that, and we want to make sure that we are on this spot. I mean,
Yeah.
once you pick your area, unless he's a direct threat to you specifically, I think that once you've chosen your sort of spot you want to be, this is
Fighting the people who affect it.
yeah, exactly. And
I kind of agree.
I don't think that he was. We could take a shot at that 60.
Yeah,
I
so
got you
here what we
covered.
do
I'm watching
is,
you.
okay, if I was solo in this situation, I would go after the 60. And the way you do it is you check this corner, right? Because there could be people there,
Yep.
and now we push in.
Because the 7 moved.
Right, like we can do this. And the reality is they don't have a lot of heavies on their team. And so we're probably fighting their entire city force right now. Now, I'm not going after the 60, I'll go after the IS-7 because you see now you're putting yourself in a crossfire.
Well, I'm not going to poke out on him yet. He's fired,
Okay.
so I
Yeah,
can take the shot right there, and he's dead.
good. And then be aggressive against the 60 to get as much damage as you can.
All right, let me reload this. What'd you get shot by?
WT. Oh, I
Oh,
thought you just died. Thank God.
no. Okay. No, what happened was he fucking killed the other guy. I was
Yeah.
passing by.
So here, an interesting thing is like if you take a look at my position, I didn't go to kill the 60 because everyone else was going to kill him, and
Yeah.
that means I'm in a better position to do more damage.
Well, that's why I was coming to the 49.
Oh fuck! I just found them.
Whoops, you did, didn't you?
I'm better in position to get shot at by them too. Okay, I'm gonna watch you. There you go.
I duffed that one though.
And this is the type of thing where I would think you just be as aggressive as you can, and kind of, if you get up to the building to your left,
Yep.
because now you can get a lot of spotting. You can get a lot of damage from this type of
Well, the
location.
RU's gonna probably get some spotting on that, but I'd like to take a shot at that guy.
So move forwards after you shoot. Like, no need to fall back here.
I don't have a shot. Oh, yeah, I do. Where'd he go? Oh, shit.
Just push in. So you see, a lot of people would not push in this situation, but now if you go
Well,
left,
you got to get under this hill. You have to.
yeah, and now you're there, you know, to get damage. And so just drive past the E50, take the hits, and move on to the STB. Nice. Good. And see, now you're the first one to fight the STB.
Yeah, I was trying to.
You've got him.
Oh, I didn't have my. I was. This is where the mouse, like trying to swing it
Yeah.
around. I have my mouse too slow, but anyway, it's fine. Whatever.
So in this context, auto-aiming him would have
Yeah.
been right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's. Yes. Right click mouse button would have been the thing to do, and I did not do that. All right. Let me see it. But that's the basic shit, right? That's the stuff that's the like you forget over time.
Right.
Um,
Unless you're like
yeah.
judiciously doing it.
That's okay. I'm happy with that fight. I did not do well, but I'm happy with it.
I thought, yeah. I mean, we won the city, so they didn't. They had a team that should have won the field, and they didn't.
Yeah, that was a bad team on their side all the way around.
Yeah.
How many did we lose? One, two,
I think we did a lot of
three,
wins
four,
today.
five, six. Yeah, we did well today.
I think we won 100%.
Did we? Yeah, I think we did too.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pause this. Lemming, thank you very much for having another lesson with me. I look forward to seeing you again next week. This has been
Yeah.
a lot of fun, everybody. I will be posting this, and I want to say thank you again to LemmingRush for spending an hour with me to teach me on this and to work with me on these tanks. I hope everybody enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks very much, everybody. This is Tanks for the Mammeries. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so anyway, that was me and LemmingRush having another lesson uh, about an hour or so. Um, we had a there was a bit in there where we disappeared from the game, and the reason was is because he's got a tactical map program that has every map of World of Tanks in it, and you can look at all these different maps, and as we did a battle, he would go and pull me aside and say, okay, well, here's the map that we just played, and here's why I chose to do what I did, and here's where we went, and here's where the bad guys were, and here's where we could fire from. So um, there's an additional lesson beyond just getting in the game and having a fight. So what what you guys see, because I don't have the map showing on the computer when we close out of the game. What you guys see is the either lesson before or the lesson after, and so lesson before, sorry, map before, fight, break, lesson after. So um, anyway, I do apologize for that. I wish I could figure out how to put those things on there. Maybe I'll have to find a way to edit that in there. Um, but anyway, so that was LemmingRush, who has really done a good job helping me, and he's given me some paradigms to think about in the game relative to my typical play style. And what I need to do is just make sure that every time I play, I'm thinking about those principles that he is putting forward as opposed to falling back into the usual bad habits that I already have. So anyway, that's where we're at. I really appreciate you guys watching this. I'm going to be coming back. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and then I'm going to come back with my friend Captain Italia, who is down in New Zealand. He's working in New Zealand, and it's been like 2 years since this guy's been on, so far as I can tell. And he and I are going to get online, and we're going to have a little platoon World of Tanks thing going on. If he can get his stuff organized, I'm going to get him on TeamSpeak, and hopefully I'm going to get him on TeamSpeak, and we are going to do a little platooning and just have some fucking fun. Maybe tier 5, maybe tier 8 fun. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop it now and start a new video with Captain Italia. Thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the memories. Signing off. Have a great day.
Yeah.